How can we live a life of truth, and what is truth? We are born, raised up, live, die, and this is how generation after generation lives. And each generation has its own standards. Where the truth is, we don't know where it is. Each and every generation thinks he has inner stability, but it changes with the environment, with education, through all sources of that affect the person. A person itself changes from within more than the effects of external effects. I can change my opinion many times during a single day, from one corner to the other. We feel ourselves out, so sometimes we think that it depends on lack of knowledge. That is why we don't know the truth, but that is not right. It depends first and foremost on our nature. If I'm built from a substance that is will to receive, a desire for pleasure, and subconsciously I always calculate towards myself, how can I feel an advantage, that I benefit the most? Even that I'm in a bad direction, it's always, even if I have to make an effort, I always calculate how I'm going to benefit from it. If everything is to my advantage, all my actions, how can there be truth? I'm not objective. I'm dependent on things. Each and every time, of course, I think towards my own benefit. And we see it from animals, vegetative, even still. These are physical laws. In biology we have that. What is the best way for that single creature to live? And this is how humans live. It's just in humans. They have more blurry calculations that we don't see in front of us instantaneously. And we also do a lot of mistakes. But nonetheless, truth is what is better for me. Truth is what I agree to, and a lie is the opposite. Simply, I would not agree to anything that's against me, but if I change my opinion, then it's as if I agree with someone else, but I never agree with someone else. I change within, and then I agree with myself. So truth and lie is an internal thing. Depends on a person's development, how much he knows, how much he feels. And through that he determines what he calls truth. And the opposite is a lie. Everything that is not in accordance to my inner opinion. That's the first thing. Second thing is lie. All our life between us is a lie, because myself, with my nature, with my will to receive, to enjoy. I want to enjoy the others, and everything that I see that I can gain from or have benefit, I want it like a baby. He grabs onto something that he wants. That's what he feels. That's how we are. We are in a lie. We just don't act that way. We conceal it. If I'm stronger than everyone else, and I have nothing to fear, I can act like that baby. I take what I want with no calculation. Usually we are not in that situation, so I act in a lie. If I have no choice, Well, there's giving money to gain something that we want. All our relationships are basically a lie between us. Because nothing is as I want it. If everything was in the way I wanted it to be, I would want to gain everything from everyone. In the same way, I'm in connections between people. Excuse me, I'm sorry, and so and so. We build around ourselves like a... I dress myself up with some thick clothing, and through that clothing, seemingly I treat others. It's education, it's manners, it's all a lie, of course. But through that, we can at least be in mutual interaction. If it wasn't for that, we would eat each other more than animals. So, there is no absolute truth, there's no absolute lie. It's all, if it's worthwhile or not worthwhile. We see it very clearly in politicians. Let's say two of them starting to talk. In a presidential debate, let's say, one is talking about his truth and the truth is only with him, and everyone claps their hands and says, "We are with you." And then, right after him, the other one says exactly the opposite, like the first one said the opposite of him, and he has his own truth and the other one is a liar. And then, again, we clap and we accept the other. Where's the truth? There is no truth. Where's the lie? Everything. They're all full of lies, and we see afterwards that they don't fulfill what they promised. From the highest degree in humanity till the private person somewhere distant, we are all in a lie, living a lie. And that is because our nature is to enjoy towards myself. And if I even think about doing something good for the other, it's because this other one is close to me. He's considered like myself. I feel him like my baby, like my friend. But I have such a connection with him that I feel that 20% of this person is mine. And to that 20% I take care of. Maybe I have another friend who has 50 or 60% connection. And then I take care of him in accordance to that percentage and not more. Because he's basically me, to an extent, right? I never go out of myself. I just take care. Nature doesn't let me escape these calculations, these relationships, and seemingly the way we are cultured, and the fact that we won't eat each other up. Like, we have some ethics, some morals, but basically I would go out on the streets, I would put on myself armor, and a blade, some kind of gun. This is how I should have exit to the street. But we accepted rules that we can survive with. But it's clear that each and everyone thinks for himself and no one thinks about the public or about something that is outside of his own circle. So, if so, what is truth? Our ego, the will to control, the will to receive, to enjoy, the desire to use everyone, to take advantage of everyone, 100%. That is the truth. Why? because that is above me. That's nature. And I can't exit it. That is the only thing that works as a law, as a fact. That's why I receive it as truth. Meaning, what is truth? That everyone wants to their advantage. And if you see someone who is kind, they are in a lie.